There you go. There you go.
How we looking, guys? Looking good?
You did.
There we go, man.
What's happening?
Go down. All right. Look good? Everyone like it?
Go.
For sure. All right.
You did.
All right, so first off, everyone just make sure your phones are on silent or vibrate, please.
You did.
And I'll go over a few things with you guys. I know we ain't no rookies, we all vets in this shit, but just know the interview is not live. So if you happen to mess up on an answer or you need a break to write down or anything, just let me know. You can always run it back if need be.
All right.
You guys don't have to look directly at the cameras. You can just look at me. If you do want to look at a camera, like really talk to the people, really talk to the fans, this is the main one right here. You can cuss during the interview. Just try not to cuss in the first 30 seconds. And that's just because of YouTube and it's podcast.
Exactly.
Fuck them anyway. So. And if you guys happen to slip up in the beginning, it's all right. Just keep going. You don't have to stop and clean it up or nothing, all right?
Yeah, we got it.
The interview should take about 30 to 45 minutes, and we'll do the intro when you guys walk up to the porch and say you're jumping off the porch at the end of the interview. And don't worry, I'll let you guys know exactly what to say at that mark. Okay? We're going to get some mic checks real quick. We can start. Yeah. Okay.
What you call it, so it don't rain.
Yeah. B-Lo, he's number 2, AK is number 1. Good.
Mic check, 1, 2.
Mic check for you, AK?
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You did.
Sound good? Cool. We rolling? All right, guys. We ready?
Let's do it.
Have some fun with this shit, man?
Already.
All right,
Get
let's
ready.
get
You
it.
gotta get ready.
That's right.
You did.
All right, here we go. All right, so we got some living legends on the porch. Do or die, jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, guys.
I already know. You did. Salute. You here, baby.
Nah, absolutely. I appreciate you guys taking the time to pull up on us today, too. How we feeling today, though, guys?
Blessings always. I mean, you know, we feel great. We're traveling. We doing what we love to do, so we can't get no better than that.
No, absolutely, man. I was just telling you guys when you came in, like 30 years into this, still in high demand. You guys are running back and forth to, different platforms and everything. How does that feel to still be in demand 30 years later? Since the first hit single, like, you guys probably were doing this way before that too, man.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it just lets you know that your hard work definitely pays off, right? And at the end of the day, when you have when you in the hip hop world, as they call it, the community, when you lock in and the people know that you put the work in and they support your work, it makes it even more better, man. Yeah.
Absolutely. And how do you guys like the vibes here in Atlanta? I'm sure you guys been coming down here for a long time too.
Oh, yeah. This is like home. It's like home field, man. Yeah.
Do you feel like Atlanta's changed much, from when you first guys started coming down here to up until today, or is it still the same stuff be happening, man?
It feels like, a lot of things have changed, but it still feels like it's, like Kay said, like it's home, because you come, you still get the warmth, get the love, get the, you know what I'm saying? So, we're able to move around and do what we're doing, and it feels great.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
And both of you guys are from the west side of Chicago, right?
Yeah.
And,
West side?
and how far back does y'all relationship go?
Kids, yeah.
Kids. Sandbox days, as they say, right?
Yeah, man. Long time, bro. Like, growing up and I remember sneaking to playground school, and I'm getting suspended from mine. But it was all fun, man. It was all fun.
Yeah. And you guys, talk about this friendship, this bond you guys have been able to grow since kids up until today. So I feel like that's rare for people to have childhood friends still locked in you know, for so long?
Just getting the understanding of one another, communicating with one another. You know what I'm saying? And even, you know, it be to a point where you be mad at each other, be like, man, get out of here, man. But you find that come back to that mutual ground and have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you find an understanding, everything falls in place. So, you know, we always come back to an understanding.
Yeah, respecting each other's personality and how we move, stuff like that. So we had to learn it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we grew into that too.
Okay.
Because when you kids, you gotta learn as you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've been around each other for so long, we already know.
Yeah, how do you not get on each other's nerves at this point? You know what I'm saying? Or do y'all? I don't know.
It's rare. It's very rare. But if we did, it's like the next 20 minutes, we laughing and giggling and doing something crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What we gonna do? We're gonna do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's back to the business, right?
Yeah. So who was rapping first? Or did you guys start on the same day? I feel like someone had to start it off first, right?
We both was rapping.
Okay.
Yeah, we both was rapping, you know what I'm saying? B-Lo was out, I was rapping, and we came together with this cat named DJ Funk.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he had the studio, so we just jumped into the studio with him and started building from there. And man, we started like, you know, just cutting into our craft. She just started to become doper and doper.
Yeah.
And what year was this that you guys really started like recording and kind of messing around with it?
Woo.
Just
Man,
go our age out
right. So our first actual record, oh man, that had been like, man, yeah, you tell our age, 80 something.
there. Like 89.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we just went on from there. And then I think that when we kind of took it serious is when we did, I think, No Love.
Okay.
That song
Yeah.
called No Love
Yeah.
that took over the streets.
Yeah, I was doing some research on that song. It had psychodrama on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did that song come about? Like, were you guys locked in already on the music stuff with him, or?
Well, Young Buck was always around. Young Buck and Psychodrama was always around. Before they became Psychodrama, you know, Young Buck was an original member of Do or Die.
Okay.
From Psychodrama. So we came up with the song. We felt like it would be great for the musicians from Psychodrama to sing the hook, and Young Buck to get on the verse.
Okay.
You know, so we just brought it all together, man. And it was a dope street song.
Yeah.
Super dope street song.
And just talk about the grind it took to push a song back then. This is before the internet, you know what I'm saying? When you could just upload it and that's it. Watch it blow up like it was.
Yeah.
What was that grind like to actually push a record back then?
So put it this way, like if we was known in Atlanta, we had to come to Atlanta. You know, so you had to put in the groundwork. You had to get in the streets. You had to get in the field. And, you know, hey, I got this tape. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to shop your music. You know what I mean? And you probably had a radio with you. And hey, listen to this. You know what I'm saying? $5, $10, stuff like that. Or when we went to Houston, or when we went to, if we had to go to Virginia, or wherever we went, even in Chicago, like we had to actually deal with the people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we were able to deal with the people on a one-on-one basis, you know, in terms of the group. And I think people that received that, you know, now just click something, everybody got it.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you're doing from a personal standpoint, I think people receive that a lot more.
Yeah. And did you guys have like labels reaching out to you at that time when No Love was blowing up, or was it just mostly local labels that were reaching out, or what was that time period
We
like?
stood on the grind.
Okay.
You know, a couple of the labels reached out, you know, obviously, but we were still on the grind. But when we got through No Love, 6 Million Ways to Die came up. That's when the rap a lots of things started, you know, listening like, okay, yeah, these guys taking this serious.
Yeah.
So once they seen that with the 6 Million Ways, we were taking it serious, they still didn't sign us. But Po Pimp gave people the, oh shit, yeah. That's the
Yeah, this is the game changer. You know what I'm saying? So let's just talk about the creative process for this song. Like both of you guys in the studio together. Like, how did this come about?
what Po Pimp?
Yeah.
Or No Love?
Po Pimp.
Po Pimp. Oh, well, it was a song we had in mind, which was called Miz. Old school song. We took that song, was like we gonna give it to Traxton. So we gave it the song to Traxton. Traxton replayed it. Man, Beto sat down, came up with the hook, and then we wrote out verses. And Twista was coming up through the flea market, and we was coming down the stairs. And when we was coming down the stairs, we were like, yo, Twista, man, we want you to jump on this joint. It's so crazy that he was coming up and we was coming down. So we asked him to jump on the joint. After he did that, we got a mix and master, and the rest really was history.
Yeah, we saw Johnny P.
Oh, Johnny P.
On Hammer.
Yeah, Johnny P.
Rest in peace, Johnny P. Yeah, we saw him on Hammer, cornered him up. Man, come on, sing these hooks.
So that's really how it came about? Like you guys just running into them, like in the building and on the streets? Like, I got this record for you?
Because we all was from the West Side. So it was, in the West Side, it's like a small box. You don't run into anybody. And so we was always moving around because we still was trying to, shop our music or, pitch our music or whatever. So we was running into people, man. And Flea Market was one of the hangouts where we know everybody would be at.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was the relationship with Twista at that time? Obviously, you guys knew each other.
Yeah.
And we stayed here, everybody stayed in a cipher, right? And we stayed sharp with each other lyrically. You know what I'm saying? So we stayed in this cipher, everybody just rapping, coming back with your best rapper. You heard him say right, like, I'm gonna go on the right. You know what I'm saying? So we stayed in those type of ciphers. It was some B-boy shit. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. Yeah.
And what about Traxton? Like, how far back does that relationship go, too?
It go back, man. Traxton, it goes, it go back. We just like do music with people, do music friends, things of that nature. We get up together and we, oh man, you made this beat, yeah, okay. So now we want that beat. You know what I'm saying? Now we want a beat. You know what I'm saying? Or it just having them vibes like that, like Traxton was very dope and in tune with what he was doing in terms of the music. So.
And how we actually really bumped into Traxton was Cycle Drum. He did a song for Cycle Drum called Magic.
Okay.
Yeah, so when he did a song called Magic, we was like, oh, shit. That you knew he had the potential to make his song.
Yeah.
So that's when we really started, just going back and forth, getting into the studio world with him, and we just chilled and got into a zone.
And what was that chemistry like? Was it normally you guys bringing ideas to him, or was he just doing his own thing? Or
we always wanted to keep him with an ideal about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So because when you put an ideal of how we look at it, then your writing becomes different when you give an idea to a producer.
Yeah. And Johnny P, that was your childhood friend, right? Okay.
Definitely my childhood friend. And grew up, Head Start, the whole nine. And Johnny P was so dope, man. I mean, this guy was signed by Luther Vandross. On CBS Records, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, this cat is jumping out of limousines, coming into the grammar schools and high school singing, right? And travel with Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? So this dude was just super dope, man, as a kid.
Yeah. And did you guys have previous records with Johnny P too before Po Pimp?
No.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So Po Pimp took Traxton career off, Twista career off, Al career off.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it gave 4 entities.
And a lot more.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rapper like the whole dash.
Yeah. So guys get done recording Po Pimp. How do you guys feel? Do you feel like, all right, this is a life-changing song, or does it just feel like any other song? How do you guys feel about it?
We knew it was a great record. We knew that for a fact. But I think for us, we were just doing music, and we just love music. So it wasn't like, okay, this might be the big record.
Yeah.
Because we had No Love, which was a street record, that was going up.
Mm-hmm.
But we knew it was something about that record that was, you know what I mean, that would be special. We definitely knew that part.
And the other part is, I'm ironing my pants, and Twista called me like, hey man, what you doing? So happened, he was ironing his day. It's crazy, right? So he was like, man, I can't stop listening to the song. I'm like, I can't either. So funny part about this song is that when you keep on listening to a song over and over and over again, you know what that's saying to you, right? Now you gotta see if this song want to say the same thing it's saying to you, to the world.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And how did the song end up blowing locally? We guys just bring it to the DJs, or?
We was bringing it to the DJs. We was selling it on the street.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Independently.
Like CDs, right?
Yeah, like tapes.
Oh, and tapes. Okay.
Tapes. Yeah, and then we started the CD thing. But and then once Trash them started distributing it, which was Seagull at the time.
Okay.
So they started distributing it. Then it was blowing up, and then Rapper got a hold to it.
And the single was black.
And then the rest was history after that.
Yeah.
So Rap-A-Lot gets a hold of it. Who reaches out? Is it Jay Prince himself that reaches out?
Because we already had a relationship with Jay Prince on some songs that we took down, like half of our album we took down there and set
Okay.
up and we played it for him. So it was cool, but it wasn't to the point where he was like, all right, man, let's just go ahead and get, put the contract together. Once we went back and got Po Pimp on, he made that call, like, shit, I'm coming to find y'all now. You know what I'm saying? So once that was really the history of it. He came and found us when we sat down on it and made it happen.
Yeah. And what was it like working with Jay Prince hands-on?
Well, one thing about Jay is that he liked to strike while the iron is hot. We stayed in the studio until we got the album done.
True.
Like there was like up to about 3 days, so we knew we had to turn this album in. We stayed in the studio for 3 days. We did not leave the studio until the album was finished.
True.
So Jay was showing here's a work ethic that, you know what I'm saying, other people don't use. Like you gotta stay up 3-4 nights if you have to. You gotta stay up for 2-3 weeks, stay up until you finish your album. So it was something to really learn in that game with Jay.
Okay. Because you guys were probably just recording when you wanted to at that time, right?
Yeah.
And he brought us into this space, but I can't say we wasn't disciplined. We were super disciplined. That's how we got to that point.
Yeah.
But being in a space where other people are disciplined and taking it to this level was how Jay addressed everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how soon after do you guys sign the Rap-A-Lot do you guys shoot the Po Pimp video?
Right after.
Right after, it was right away.
Yeah,
Literally,
he had that on like.
That was the first thing y'all did?
Yeah, the first thing.
Okay.
Because we knew what the song was, and when we went down, that was one of our key points was to shoot this video, because and I want to say it out public. When we see Magic through Psychodrum, we knew if they would have shot the video for that song, they would have blew up. Period. So we was like, man, we gotta shoot a video for this song because we know it's gonna blow. So,
And we tried to shoot that way before that.
Okay.
Like
So you already had plans to whether you were getting signed or not?
We tried to shoot that video like probably a year before that,
Sure.
almost or so. You know what I mean? But I guess everybody collectively didn't see the vision. But we saw it, so we was like, man, shit, we should get this video shot. And it ended up happening. And the rest was history at that point.
Yeah. How much fun was it shooting that video? Because that video is so iconic when you look back at it.
It was very fun.
yeah, because you got okay. Here's the crazy part. Back in the day, they came with cranes, like you shooting a movie.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they use a big budget music video.
Yeah, 250 to 300,000 better, right?
Yeah.
So they got cranes, they got everything like that. You're like, God, like movie. They ring my mother doorbell at probably like 6, 7 in the morning, and she look outside and go, what's going on? And they like, we here to shoot the video. So she coming there waking me up and said, they here to shoot the video. I done forgot. I go to the window and raise the window up, and all I'm seeing is big moving trucks, and man, it was just amazing, man. And it gave us an opportunity to see ourselves on a whole different level, especially doing a video of that magnitude and all of the places that this video showed up at.
Oh yeah. You guys remember the first time you saw it on TV?
Yes,
The box. Okay, shout out to the box. I lived on it. My mom hated me. We was requesting so much stuff on that.
The box.
Yeah.
Every time we turned it on, it was on.
Someone was requesting it,
It
right?
was that record. And it was crazy, and it stayed on. They say like 72 weeks or something like that.
Ooh.
Like it broke the box at that time. It was crazy.
Yeah, because that song opened you guys up to like a whole different audience. Yeah. I was living in Florida at the time. Yeah. I was like, I don't know who Do or Die is, but this is like the greatest song ever made. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Man. Thank you.
Yeah. So picture this. Talk about recording that album. Was it like you said, all in 3 days, or?
So picture this. We already had Promise. We already had Po Pimp.
Okay.
We remixed 6 Million Ways to Die.
Okay.
We did Search One. Then we came from Search One to do Smoking
Ride, Paper Chase.
Paper Chase was one of the songs that came through Mike Dean.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Mike Dean just dope as fuck. You know? So Paper Chase came through Mike Dean and Money Flow.
Yeah,
Money Flow was super dope. You know what I'm saying? So all these songs that was brought to the table it was just us sitting down saying, all right, and it was just coming natural. You know, when you're in a zone of music like that and you're hungry, that shit comes natural. You know what I'm saying? So picture this was a natural album. It was just raw and uncut. That's why it was 9 songs. Or 11 songs.
11.
Yeah, it was 11 songs. Shut Them Down was one of the songs. You know, Shut Them Down was, we was talking about Chicago, how things were in Chicago, back in the street days and downtime. So, you know, it was just dope to talk about.
Smoking Ride. And all that shit was crazy.
And what was it like working in the studio with Mike Dean? Was he very hands-on?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Dean, the crazy, I just remember mixing the album with Mike Dean, and he would be in the studio while mixing, while recording us, he'll be mixing the song at the same time. Like, man, I'm talking about the work ethic was crazy. Yeah. So when you're around that, you're around a different animal, you know what I'm saying? And Mike Dean was just, man, like he played the guitar to the song Killer Be Killed.
Yeah. Okay.
And when he came up with that boom, 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 I was like, oh my God. Man, and we just took that song and just ran it. He did Killer Be Killed. So damn, I forgot that, but it was just dope dealing with him in the studio.
Yeah, he played that.
Yeah, he played that live.
Yeah.
And the album blows up. It goes platinum. You know, it's what I think it hit number 3 on top rap albums.
Yeah, it did.
How did that make you guys feel to see that type of success?
I don't think we felt that at that time because we was on the road.
Okay.
Like I think we stayed on the road for like almost a year.
Shoot.
Yeah.
And we were young adults too. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So to take all that in was, you couldn't even imagine taking it all in. You know what I'm saying? And standing on stage in front of 30,000, 60,000 people, and you don't even have to like really rap your verses.
They doing it for you.
You know what I'm saying? So that just let you know how big the song was. They was rapping that shit for you.
Yeah, the crazy part, you know, you come from the streets, so you're not thinking about, you know, you going to receive this type of energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, this is what I love to do. But then somebody come up to you and say, man, you know, y'all record went gold, y'all record went platinum on whoa. Like, huh? Like, nigga, I just got off the bus. So you gonna tell me this? Like, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So you're not receiving it. And then, like Kay said, you're young, so you going out to party and you're doing what you're doing, and then you come back and you really realize, like, whoa, this is big.
Yeah, and back then, this is all sales. This isn't streaming.
Yeah.
1 million people plus bought this album.
Yeah, at $20-something.
Absolutely, yeah. They weren't cheap back then.
It was at $20-something. So just, like you said, think about it, man. 1 million people buy the album or the CD at $20-something. The CD was $30-something. Yeah, so that was crazy. Make a lot of money.
Yeah, and then you're touring, and then you're doing features, and then you're doing all this other, you know what I'm saying, stuff too. So it's like, it was very lucrative back then.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
So when it comes to making the second album, did you guys feel any type of pressure? Like, all right, we got to deliver. We got to make another Po Pimp. We got to make another Picture This. Where were you guys at mentally when you stepped in to make that second album?
I didn't. I don't think neither of us did, because that's what we do anyway. So like, okay, let's just make this second album. I think when the project done, you probably be like, okay.
Is he gonna live up to it?
What the first one did, but just the pressure of making it, nah. We was knocking them joints out.
Yeah, and they say, even with the Sophomore, with your Sophomore album, is what set the tone for you to be in the music industry forever, right?
Oh, yeah.
Your Sophomore album count for your junior and senior album. So the Sophomore album, I just remember Scarface saying, man, just take your time to give the people what you gave them the first time, but give it to them in the most rawest form you can give it to them give it to them. And when we first started, we started with a song that we kicked off the album with, which Bushwick was talking on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So Bushwick was like, man, y'all got some of the most raw, like gifted, talented lyrics that y'all would write on this album that's coming up. So he made us want to do it. Rest in peace, Bushwick.
Rest in peace, yeah.
Then once we started off there, we still Po Pimpin. That's what I'm doing, just balling, trying to keep a meal straight, second never falling, candy on the left, trying to hit the next plateau, flex with the road, jumping to the go-go. I was smoking beats, dodge, po-po, got the pimp from the soul, so I pimped to him, hold on for a minute, let me call my, you get shit like that, they like, oh, okay, they snap.
Like that for real.
Yeah, they snap.
They for real. You know, Mike Check and all these other joints, Pimp, I'd rather Pimp You, Nobody's Home, with Johnny P and Danny.
Scarface, who am I?
Oh, yeah.
Scarface, who am I? He on the joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the album was crazy.
And did you guys get in the studio with Scarface for that record?
No, he had the verse.
Okay.
We was on the road, and he had the verse.
Gotcha.
And then when we heard it, we were like, whoa! You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
It was
man.
crazy.
And this album ends up going platinum as well.
Yeah.
So it's like no fall off here.
Right.
I can't think of too many duos who started off with back-to-back platinum albums too, you know? Like, did you guys, were you able to enjoy that at the time, or were you just still on the road? All right, we got to do another album. Or did you guys get time to like soak it in?
Yeah. Now, once we got back out on the road, and after this first album, they would be in the second album would go to 3 weeks. Like the second album would go to 3 weeks, so it was like, dang.
That was fast, right?
Yeah. So, no, you know what? I think I'd be mad if I said we never got a chance to take all this stuff.
I don't think we took it.
No black, just
Yeah, I don't think we
black.
took
And
it.
then we walked into victory.
Yeah.
So, then victory, I think we went left field with it, but most artists do. You know what I'm saying? But the second album, man, we was just on the road grinding it out. Yeah.
And that damn victory wouldn't go.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna do that. I was like, I like that album.
I do want to take a step back to Still Po Pimpin.
Go ahead.
So like, you guys already had the formula. Was that the plan going into it? Like, man, we got Johnny, we got Twista. Let's just go ahead and just make another one. Because this is what the fans want anyway. You know what I'm saying?
When you know what the fans want, don't go breaking something that's already fixed, right? You know what I'm saying? So we just gave the fans what they was asking for. And songs like Just Ballin' and Who Am I? Songs like that was the opportunity for them to get another side of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And there was another record on there, Bustin' Back.
Busting back.
I didn't even bring this.
So it was a shot towards Bone Thugs, if I'm reading this correctly, and apparently there was actually an altercation at a hotel in L.A.
Yeah.
What happened there, guys? Because I know you understand you guys all made up and cool anyway. So
Well,
were they hating on you? Were you guys hating on them? What started it all?
I feel like we was like shorties in the game, and the egos picked up. That's all. All the egos picked up, and it came to a point where Lum was like, at the end of the day, like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can rap better than you. That's what the ego do. You know what I'm saying? I can rap better than you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this style is mine.
first, right? This style.
is mine.
So it was like a back and forth thing. And once we get a chance to talk, like Lazy, us and Lazy talk. You know what I'm saying? And that was Lazy to always, be the one to kick it. You know what I'm saying? So we talked with Lazy, man, and it was just like, man, what were we doing?
You're like, what are we really fighting about?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Young kind fight for a slot.
Yeah, when both groups were just super cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't take it from them.
Was there ever talks of doing a record together?
Yeah, definitely. We need to. I mean, with Lazy, it was me and Lazy did an album called Final.
Okay.
And there was a cat that brought me and Lazy together, and we did the album. It's called Finally. Super dope album, man. We snapped too, man. So I feel like Bone and Do or Die, like that's long overdue.
Yeah, and it's never too late.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
AMJ6
saying?
Mafia, like all that stuff is long overdue. You know what I'm saying? Like,
MJG and they ball.
yeah, all that long overdue, man.
Yeah.
Y'all need to get done.
Yeah.
Y'all here now, right?
You did.
He's been talking this camp, y'all.
Yeah.
You did.
Speaking of long overdue, the Do You music video just dropped. That was long overdue, man.
Yeah.
So let's talk about why we decided to shoot a music video for this song. What, 22 years later, right?
The Buzz.
Yeah. The Buzz
Kiki
itself.
Palmer.
Yeah.
She had rapped it on the show. I forgot what show that was, but I know she had rapped it. And when she did my verse, I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. And then I think a country cat did it. I saw some cat, I forgot his name, but he did it. He, kind of up there too.
Yeah. Gone with the phone.
The comedian, yeah.
So he did it, and when he did it, it was dope because him and Shaq was going back and forth. So it was just funny, man.
And Rock did it, I think.
Rock did it. The janitor guy. So there's so many influences doing it. It just took off on TikTok.
Yeah.
And for it to be 23 years later to come up with this video, it was because we came together with Star Status. You know what I'm saying? But we came together with Star Status, us, and Fails. We pulled the video together. And just brought it to life.
Yeah.
And the people loved it.
And we've been wanting to do the video. It was always talks about it.
Really?
Yeah, it was always talks about it. We just couldn't seem to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? But right time, perfect
Absolutely.
time. Yeah.
Hey, what's your guys' reaction when you see it going viral on TikTok? Like, once again, a song that's over 20 years old, blowing up, and getting a second win, basically, you know?
Take advantage of the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It's an opportunity and it's there for a reason, right? So why not put a video to it? Why not, take it and go to different, like what we're doing right now, you know what I'm saying? On the porch, like going to different places and they're saying, look, this song was 23 years old. And really the message to this to me is that never quit. Because you don't know when that big break comes. And this is a break for real, for real.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And you're touching different generations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Our generation, then the generation after us, then the generation after them, and then a younger whole audience that's catching on to the record, man. So it's overwhelming, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's like it's opening new doors that you probably didn't even think were there.
Yeah, that part. The funny part, Tony Neal said, he was upstairs, he walked downstairs, he said his nephew, 2 generations down, said, man, you heard the new group Do or Die? They got a song called Do You. He said, man, if you don't get up out my face, man. Yeah, but that's dope, man, for them to be able to take the music again, but don't know then they get a chance to go through the history of our
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And what's that called, the Twista, when you guys say, hey, we're going to shoot a video for Do You?
Twist was actually sick.
Yeah.
And he said, I should be good by Friday or Saturday.
And he was good.
Yeah, came on through. Yeah.
And the music video is trending on YouTube.
Crazy.
Like, did you guys expect that type of response?
So,
I didn't. No. I knew they would respond just because of the record itself, but not like that.
and it was funny because this is what made the TikTok world, the social media world dope. It don't take a whole video, it just take a little bit of content for it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And we put out, okay, we doing a video, and we put a little bit of content out there, and it had everybody waiting for the video. And the way they seen how we shot the little content part, they were like, man, they can fuck that video up. But when we finished it, they were like, okay.
Yeah, because people were saying, is Twista going to be there? Is Twista going to be in the video?
Exactly.
Do you think they'll have Twista there?
Yeah. So that just made it even doper, man, because we gave them everything that they was looking for. They was talking about the janitor guy, you know what I'm saying? And he came out dancing at the end. So when they seen that, it was like, man, this is off the chain, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
It just felt good. You know, obviously, we wished our brother was here. Johnny P, you know what I mean? But other than that, you know what I mean? It felt good. When we was done with the video, it felt good.
Yeah, I do want to talk about Johnny P. Can you guys talk about like what type of person was he away from the music?
Johnny was just Johnny, man. If you saw how you used to see Johnny, is how it was just him. You know what I'm saying? Fun, be around, don't make you laugh, don't speak his mind. He definitely don't speak his mind. Don't give you his opinion. Just a loving, caring person, man. You know what I mean? That you know.
Cared about his kids, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
He's, you know, a father at all times. You know, so he was just one of those guys, man, that when you run across him, you run across a genuine person. Yeah.
And what was it like working in the studio with him?
Oh,
magical.
Yeah. Because once he started singing,
I'm sure you guys are
Magical. I'm a fan. I'm a fan
magical.
of Chuck, you know. So because when he gets singing like "Born by the River" and all that, you know, that man sound like Sam Cooke. If you turn your head the other way, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's a Sam Cooke, right?
Yeah.
I took him to what's the guy from the Neptunes?
Pharrell.
I took him to Pharrell one day. Pharrell was performing in Chicago. Pharrell was like, man, bring him up here. Took him up there, and Pharrell was like, man, go ahead and sing Johnny's song, Sam Cooke. And Pharrell was like in awe, like, oh my God. So he called his father, and he brought Johnny into the bathroom so he could hear it, and you know the sound from the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, man, sing this to my father. And Johnny sung to his father, and he said, Dad, what you think? He said, his father just shouted through the phone, Simon. That's how cold Johnny was. Yeah. His father said, Simon. I hate the deal didn't happen, but I think that would have took Johnny over the top. Because that would have been totally different.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Long live Johnny. Definitely a great in this
Man.
game. Absolutely. You guys got to work with Kanye early on in his career. What was that experience like?
Again, it was magical because Kanye was just so genius with what he was doing and so focused on what he was doing and how he did it that you knew you got a record from Kanye was gonna get a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like that confidence real dope on him. You know what I'm saying? Because before we heard the other records or all the big records and all that, we used to go to Kanye's crib on 95th on the South Side. So we used to just sit up in there all day and just talk and kick it and chop it up and make music. You know what I'm saying? So we had already experienced that already. But once we all started getting out and we had the record higher, you know what I mean? We was able to, you know, to work with Kanye with the record higher. And the crazy part was when he started working on the record, it didn't take him long. He knew what he wanted to do, and he knew what he wanted to give us.
I got a song for y'all. Don't need a trip.
You know?
I got a song for y'all. Don't need a trip. He made the song, then he made another song, and that one made Dame Dash keep in, because Dame Dash actually wanted to go in and take over the album, and then Kanye do the whole album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he wanted Rockefeller to put it out. But we had some other partners at that time who didn't see eye to eye, so it didn't happen.
That would have been crazy, though.
Yeah.
Also worked with the great R. Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Man, talk about these studio vibes and, you know, studio experience with Kels.
Kale's a different animal. Like you can't box Kale's in. Like especially when it comes to R&B and rap. Like Kale's are turned into you. And wow, wow, you know what I'm saying? While the beat is being made, Kale's are turning to you. Like Kale's was the type that when we did Magic Chick, which I felt like we should have did another song, but I think that song was dope and within its own entity. But when he did Magic Chick with us, in the end of the song, he was like, sitting up in GGZ, and I felt like he became one of us, you know what I'm saying? So he started rapping like, I was like, yeah, this dude is dope, man. Yeah, Kale was just a genius, man.
That one, Till the Sun Came Up.
Yeah, Till the Sun Came Up on his album.
Yep.
TV. Yeah, so Kale is a genius in his own right. Yeah.
Yeah, that song on his album, that shit was crazy too. That you
Yeah,
guys were on.
Nuts.
So he called everybody.
Yep.
Late night too. It was like, hey, y'all gotta jump on this joint, man. I see y'all shit taking off. So, so we jumped on the joint with Kales, man, and it was just dope as fuck.
Elo, you had to go sit down for that sentence, man. Like,
Yeah.
where were you at mentally, when you had to go in?
Honestly, I was good. I wanted to get it over with,
Yeah.
so I can get back out. Obviously I was dealing with shit leading up to that. You know what I'm saying? But when it was time, I could have stayed out a little longer. The judge actually did over the cell.
Really? You said, just let me go ahead and get this over?
That was my words verbatim.
Shoot.
I said, look, facts. And I told everybody that was out there, don't cry, don't say nothing, just, and that was that. And I accepted it. And I didn't, when I got there, didn't shed a tear. I knew it was going to be that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even trip. Came back, it was what it was. So I ain't trip over that.
And AK, how'd you deal with it? Because it is, your best friend, your guy, your groupmate, your duo. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna go sit down, man. Like, where were you at mentally at this time too?
Trying to wrap my mind around it. You know what I'm saying? And the best way I wrap my mind around it is I took it to God. So I can find some balance in the situation. Because when you can't find no balance, then you won't either go left or right. Do some things that, you know what I'm saying, you should be doing. Because when you're in a storm, sometimes you confuse and things happen. So I was just looking for balance. So I stayed in prayer and everything worked out. We got back out, we got back to it, and here we are.
And did you take a lot of time off from recording during that period?
No, you know what? I stayed recording, stayed trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it was about. That it was never about just like falling back and like, man, forget me. It was just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But it was sharp. It's a crazy part about it. It was sharpening me to get a full understanding of how things are going on and why they're going on, as well as it was sharpening him while he was locked up. You know what I'm saying? Going through the process of that. So bringing that together, man, it brings this type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about life, you do 100% right, it'll come full circle. Yeah.
Not real shit. And Bilo, were you rapping or writing while you were locked up too, or was you just not?
I wrote movies, I wrote a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Like, so I was always writing. Went to school, got about like 7 degrees.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was always writing, but the talent was there anyway. So it was like, the crazy part is all the stuff that I wrote when I got out, I didn't use one thing.
I
Maybe
hear that.
one song.
I hear that so much.
Maybe
from
one
artists.
song. But other than that, no. Just go in the booth and knock it out. You don't even want to listen to the beat.
Yeah.
Like if somebody sing me a beat and I listen to it for 2 hours, I probably don't even want to know.
It's got to speak to you right away,
I
right?
just want to walk in there and just record.
Yeah. And how soon after you came home did you start recording again?
ASAP.
It was right away? Okay.
Yeah. Soon I got out. I think I did an album. And then we did an album.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We did an album after that. So the work ethic was just there, it never left.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It never left.
Then you guys did the Withdrawal EP with Twista.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
After we recorded 7 albums before that we didn't even put out.
Really?
And this is recent.
What happened to that music?
We still got
Is it ever going to come out?
Yeah.
7 albums?
7. In less than what? About, less than 30 days.
Whew.
Yeah. 7 albums.
What's this music sounding like
Oh, it's crazy.
Definitely gonna hit.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. 7 albums.
Shoot. So looking ahead, like, what do you want the fans to know? What's about to happen, guys?
What do we need fans to know?
That's a great question.
So it looks like you guys are fully back into this shit, right?
We want the fans to know that at the end of the day, thank y'all for giving us the energy to to take it to the next level and the next level and the next level. And we're not gonna let y'all down. This is what it's about, hip hop. This is hip hop in its rawest form. A song that was made 20-something years ago, come back and do a video to it, and now it's going into something, it's transforming into something else. This is hip hop in its realest form, and it will give you anything that you ask for as long as you work for it. So the fans, we just said, y'all, let's keep on driving the car with us. Stay in the car now with us. That's all we ask.
That's right, and never give up. Whatever your endeavors is, whatever your goals is in life, never give up. Keep pushing like we did. You know what I'm saying? We never gave up. We could have easily said, you know what, man, it's over with. We went our ways, right? But we never gave up. And look at the blessing we received. You know what I mean? So, don't give up. Keep fighting.
You guys still working with Traxter?
Nah, we talk to him.
Okay.
But
is he just not making beats anymore?
Yeah, we haven't did.
Yeah, he actually making beats.
Okay.
Yeah, he making beats. We haven't. I did some few joints on his album.
Okay.
But far as us and Do or Die, we haven't got to it yet.
Okay.
Which we need to get to a Traxter.
Yeah, but
are we putting it on Traxter? Is that what we're doing right here?
yeah, but nah, I mean, Do or Die, we open, man, to work with anybody. We ready. This is what we do. We love this. So.
Is there any other old songs you guys plan to shoot music videos for?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because, back then, the rollout was like, you maybe get 2 videos, you know what I'm saying? To where nowadays, you see artists, they shooting a video for every song on their album.
Yeah.
It's a lot more feasible these days.
Yeah. And I think we need to now, because they haven't heard it. Mm-hmm. So for them to hear Do You, and it goes viral and all that.
Yeah, imagine if they hear some of these other songs.
Yeah. Django was like, man, y'all need to do fantasy. I'm telling you, that's one of the songs. You know what I'm saying? 3 a.m. Like, there's a lot of songs I
Mike
like
Check.
do songs. I mean, do videos too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you saw Juvenile, he rolled out that 400 Degrees like 20 years, 25 years after he dropped.
And he was going crazy.
And it went crazy, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's never too late to drop a video to keep pushing these records. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. No doubt.
What inspires you guys, what motivates you guys to keep creating today? What 30, 40 years into this shit, man?
You got something to say.
Yeah.
You got something to say.
When you get up, man, you pray, and you step out on faith, and just keep going. And you know that this is a gift. You know what I'm saying? And some people might be like, well, maybe they're a little cocky with that. But no, it ain't cocky. It's a gift. It's a difference between a gift and talent. You know what I'm saying? Talent, you got to practice and work at it. Gift is just in you, or not on you. So you can get up and do this like out your sleep, or in your sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's a gift for you, man. And it was a lot that separated us. Like, we actually love to do this. I remember we were doing this for nothing, just doing it. No money, didn't have no dream in mind, none of that. We just loved hip hop.
I'm glad you said, I got to give you one, bro. Like, one day this is how we locked in with rap a lot. One day we go out, grab my mother's car, we drive out to a show. We thinking the show gonna be packed. This show, pull up, no cars outside, it's crazy. So we walk into the place, there's nothing but us and Juvenile, the ghetto boys, Juvenile ghetto boys. So they was like, no, we're not gonna perform. So we like, we're gonna perform. We got on stage like there was 1 million people in the building performing. Cars and jocks came up to us and gave us a card for rap a lot. And that's how that happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's how the rap a lot part took place. All because we was like in tune with our craft. Like, man, we don't care nobody. We want to go.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be things like that change people's lives. We are in love with the game. Yeah.
Yeah, because they always say perform like it's 100,000 people there, regardless of how many people are there.
Yeah.
You're supposed to give them your all. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I say perform as if God is watching.
When you love what you do, man, you in it.